Hey guys, Shawn McAnalley here, along with Barbie McAnalley RN BSN, Dr. John Hall, DDS.
Yes.
All right, Dr. Bill H. McAnalley. Guys, we are here answering questions that we got, and yes, we are.
PhD.
I'm sorry, PhD. Anyway, we're here. We're going to answer a question that Dr. Bill gets a lot, and it's a question about vitamin C and vitamin D. Dr. Bill?
Yes, that's, especially vitamin C and vitamin D helps you fight off viruses. It helps your immune system, and they're synergistic together. So if you don't take vitamin D, I recommend you take, D3, because vitamin D4 has to have sunshine to be active. And so you may as well not even take it. Either that or we need to get a lot more sun. And that's why in the wintertime, one of the reasons you are more likely to get a virus or something. Another thing is there are studies showing that taking those two really helps your white cells. And like neutrophils, they lead the fight. They're the first ones there fighting that virus. And you probably, when you get a splinter or something and you get pus, that's all the dead neutrophils.
So the white blood cells we're talking about here, those are the guys that are going to battle for us.
They're going to battle, they're right. And they make bleach and hydrogen peroxide to help fight.
That's amazing.
And,
Well, that saves you some money. You can use that in the washing machine.
well, and they release it right on the virus or the bacteria, so it has the most effect. But the problem is they're next to it too, and so in fighting the organism, they die, and that's what causes the pus. That's the neutrophils are great. Linus Pauling noticed that when you take a lot of vitamin C, it's stored in the white cells. And then whenever you get an infection, it disappears, it's used up. So based on that, that's about the most theory we have. And that's why vitamin C has been taken for colds. But they say most people have plenty. And of course, vitamin C is water soluble antioxidant, and vitamin D is oil. So you need both of them to help handle free radicals. And in fighting that virus or bacteria, it makes free radicals, a lot of free radicals. That's how it makes hydrogen peroxide and stuff. And it makes so many that not only does it kill those organisms, it kills itself. There's other factors like why do we have more virus in the cold months? Well, there are a lot of studies, they can't hardly do research on people, but viruses in animals, they've been able to show that the higher temperature prevents the spread of infection. So when it gets cold, your temperature is lower. So that hurts you. The other thing is humidity. Higher humidity slows the spread of infection. And whenever you're in your house and the heater's running, your humidity's down and you're cold. So that causes the spread of infection, plus you're close together.
Right.
So you got several things going against you, but
Plus, you're probably not outside making vitamin D.
that's right.
So we should possibly all move to Florida or Cancun for a better chance of fighting them, or not even getting.
Hawaii, maybe?
You notice Florida did a lot, they had a lot more older people and they did a lot better than New York and other places.
Yeah, if you think about the
They have
Pacific
higher
Northwest
humidity and
the
they
East.
have heat.
It's true.
So that's proof that
We're on to
the
something.
same thing happens in people that happens in animals. So that's one of the things that I wanted to cover. And they mention in there that taking vitamin D and vitamin C, you know, accelerates the death of neutrophils. It activates their apoptosis. And that's because that's how they die.
Mhm.
So in fighting, if you got more neutrophils dying faster, then your immune system has been increased. So
They're
that's a
com-
good thing.
Yeah, they're kamikaze pilots, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
For things to work right, they gotta die. And then the macrophages come in and eat them up and clean them out ideally, but yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So that's a good sign, not a
So
bad
that,
sign.
yeah, that's a good sign. So anyway, I hope that covers that problem.
Good. Good. Anybody else have anything they'd like to add to
Yeah,
that?
maybe we should, could we suggest some good sources, not good sources, but just sources of vitamin D?
Yeah, well, obviously we got the sun. We know the sun's a great source. We have a multivitamin that we offer that has vitamin D in it.
Make sure you're taking a multivitamin.
Mhm.
That's,
And you know, it's a really good thing. It's something else that kind of, I read these studies and I think of things sometimes about like, hey, maybe this is why, blah, 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 blah. But like our bodies make vitamin D with the sun and cholesterol. And why is it that some people, as they age, their cholesterol seems to go up? But they also say, oh, I've got to stay out of the sun. So it got me to thinking one time. I was thinking, what if I took my car and I kept putting gas in it, but I never drove it? Eventually it would have too much gas in it. So maybe if I kept making cholesterol, but I never went in the sun and used it, or I never lifted any weights and made any hormones out of it, I might have too much cholesterol. That's just a thought. I don't know if there's a study on that, but there should be. Anyways, hey guys, till the next time, this is for the health of it.